Now I go over to the next speaker, Mr. Bhave. He is from Gale Gas.
Good afternoon to all of you. I'll start with my presentation immediately because of short time. So this is on HSE and city gas distribution. Now, the natural gas, this presentation is natural gas CGD project overview, network details, and safety with respect to natural gas. Now, what is natural gas? Natural gas is a composition of basically methane, and it is a colorless gas, and it is it does not have any odor. It is lighter than air. This natural gas is obtained from the crude from the Bombay Eye, and crude oil is going to oil manufacturing companies, IOCL, BPCL, etc., and to GAIL the gas is going. Now this is the natural gas, what and why. The benefits are, it is very reliable, it is eco-friendly, convenient and safe and economical, and these are the, it is a clean energy, and 30 to 40% reduction in the greenhouse gases release, and there is great direct use of natural gas for heating, for cooling purposes, and for clothes drying and generators, etc. Gas gensets. Now this is the natural gas, what and why. So what basically it produces 45% less carbon dioxide. Then after that 25% for lesser CNG emissions. Then produces almost no sulfur, and it is totally combustible. Whatever is uh, greenhouse emissions which are there, that is when it is released during venting. These are mostly the fleet runs on CNG. These are the CO2 emissions which can be seen for CNG buses. For if LNG is used as a fuel, then it is 11% fewer greenhouse emissions and 115 in our regasified natural gas, CBG, you can say. Now, what is the CGD network? You see, in CGD network, you are getting the pressure from the city gate station at 19 kg, and then you are going going to the CNG station. At CNG station, it is distributed at 250 bar in the vehicles, and then after that, at 19 bar, it is going in the DRS, and outlet at 4 bar, district regulating station, that is supplied to domestic, industrial and commercial
Bhave, you
customers.
can skip those because time is less. So you can come to the main initiatives.
These are the, we'll run to, then we'll go. Say, these are the safety precautions used in the steel pipeline. Uh, then we have got the safety precautions in the MDP pipeline. They are 125, 90 mm, 63 mm, 32 mm, 20 mm. Then they are laid 1.2 meters depth. These are the safety features. Electrofusion welding is done. And these are the for gas pipeline identification. These are the markers, RCC markers and pole markers, which are laid over all over the city. And we have a widespread network of operational area. Gas pipeline runs to remote locations, and then CNG transport vehicles fly on the faraway places, and there are the safety challenges, lesser control because it is a major safety concern. Then pipelines are prone to third party. There's MDP pipeline is prone to third party damages. They are some are doing unknowingly, and some are knowingly. There is the safety culture we promote among the stakeholders. Then these are the challenging environments. These highly congested traffic. Then after that, OFC cables are there. Then where we get very less space to lay the pipeline. These are some other photographs. a lot of infrastructure projects are going on, encroachments are going on continuously, space constraints are there, numerous utilities are found. Then these are the steel pipeline. They are protected with cathodic protection against corrosion. Now these are the MDP pipelines. They are this is the steel chambers which are there, and at 1.2 meters depth they are laid, and the walls are installed at every 500 meters. Before after laying the pipeline, this warning mat is put. Then these MDP pipelines are led to apartment, industries, and commercial establishments. These are the sample of markers which we are displaying on the road, pole markers and RCC markers. RCC markers we are displaying every 40 meters, and pole markers every 1 kilometer. These are some photographs. Then this is the damage. Pictorially we have given how it is damaged by manual digging, by JCB, and by manual digging and JCB. Then MDP pipeline is used, which is more prone to damage and leakage. These are third-party damages due to construction and development activities. This is how the MDP damage by MDP pipeline once it is damaged, then this is how we are repairing it, by squeezing the pipe and putting the couplers. Before 2 hours we are able to restore the gas supply. Now these are the safety awareness programs which we are conducting among all stakeholders, apartment, societies, government people, school children, industrial customers, fire brigade, corporate officers, general public, local housing societies. This is the way we are handling the emergency handling procedure. Once we get from anywhere from Bangalore, we get a call at the control room. Then the control room activates the local control room by these CNG ERVs, which we have recently introduced. And then the CNG ERVs will reach the spot and they will mitigate the damage. These are the safety precautions in case of gas leakage or fire. Then these are some of the HSE implementation initiatives which we have taken in GAIL Gas. We were awarded the best GAIL Gas site for 2021, and we got the rolling trophy from the CEO. So these are the quick response vehicles. These are basically small fire tenders which are deployed at our operation and maintenance bases to respond to any fire calls. And then these are the emergency response vehicles which we have introduced recently, and these are CNG fueled. These are deployed at all the O&M bases. Now these are some of the off-site mock drills which we have conducted with NDRF and the local fire brigade. Then there are some on-site mock drills which we are conducting in the last financial year 2021. We have conducted nearly 40 mock drills, and now we have conducted around 50 mock drills till now. There are safety awareness programs which are conducting to PNG and industrial customers. These are to domestic customers. In the domestic customer segment, what we have done is that we are giving in the lifts of the apartment complexes, we are putting the PNG do's and don'ts, and plus we are circulating the PNG do's and don'ts through their WhatsApp group. And now through SMS we are sending the messages every week that to take a PNG connection, how safe it is. There are some lines which we have put, and we are circulating that. These are with the state government, Karnataka Fire Emergency Services. We have conducted the training programs. Then this is in the police officials. We have conducted a training program, and we are likely to conduct in December another one. We are training all our GAIL gas technical team on firefighting. This pet gel training equipment used by GAIL gas. Suppose there's a high rise building, and where some customer has not taken the connection, so that time a GI pipe is laid, and then end cap is fixed. So when the customer gets a marketing clearance, so we have to give the meter connection. So that time we have to use this pet gel belt, and it may be at 11th floor, it can be at 12th floor, any place. So they are all trained, and every year we are giving the refresher training program. This is a dial before the stickers GAIL Sayogi scheme, which we are putting this all our O&M bases and safety precautions to be taken to all the JCB operators.
Please wind up.
Yeah. This is for near miss. We are awarding the local public, and the safety boards we are displaying everywhere at all CNG station, DRS, MRS, and this is the content which we are giving. These are statutory compliances, PESO approval, and then factory license of all CNG stations, pollution control board, T4S audit we have conducted recently, and HAZOP and QRA of all these stations and pipeline is completed. These are the HSE systems in place. Monthly safety day we are doing internal safety audits, we are conducting pre-commissioning safety audits, we are conducting steel pipeline, upcoming CNG stations pre-commissioning safety audit. Portable LEL meters have been provided at all CNG stations and O&M bases. Pipeline patrolling is done. Fire extinguishers are provided everywhere. Near miss incidents are being reported. We are reporting nearly 50 to 60 near misses every month. And then it is we have any MDP pipeline damage is given to PNGRB. Work permit system is in place as per OSD. Then we have got CNG fuel ERVs. Then we have got all these rate contracts. We are having the 3 days firefighting training from Karnataka Fire Emergency Service for all CNG operators and PNG operators. These are the certificates. This is a unique thing which is being done. And these are the customers, industrial customers 126 we are giving. Yeah, we are supplying commercial customers 169. Then we have got around 35,541 domestic gas customers are connected. And we have got 41 CNG stations.
Fine. Wind up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nicely, Bhave has touched the issues of safety management system, what are the challenges faced in CG industries, and how they have overcome. As far as my knowledge goes, third-party damages are the key areas of concern. For that, the CGD entity has to have a very good patrolling system. I think most of you would know that these pipelines within the city or even beyond the city, they are patrolled by a patroller, regular patroller, using a bicycle or a motorcycle. And the GPS is provided, that movement of that gentleman is tracked. And every day he comes back with a report that, okay, my pipeline is safe, or somebody is trying to encroach it, somebody is trying to build a structure over that. All those things are properly, if you have a good patrolling system, you are sure that integrity of the pipelines will be maintained and there will not be any leakages and damages to the pipelines. So I hope this was an interesting session on oil and gas and CGD. Because of paucity of time, we are unable to take questions. I think speakers are here. You can talk to them during tea time. With this, I close this session. Thank you.